But after, of course, the DNC ended and everybody celebrating, there was one person that certainly was panicking. His name was Donald Trump, and he calls into Fox News like right after it's all over, airs some grievances. Here's what that whiny little bitch baby had to say.
Joe Biden in a Democrat primary. I have no doubt about it, and they made it absolutely impossible for him.
He's still talking about Joe Biden. He is still so angry. He knows now that he's losing. He knows that the energy level has now gone through the roof for the Democrats, and he's watching this. There's no way, of course, he's not watching this. You know it because he rage tweeted throughout the entire convention when Kamala Harris was speaking. But he is so angry at this point that he's doing this little whiny baby bitchy thing that it's not fair. I was supposed to run against Joe Biden. We had it won, and now I got to run against this scary lady, even though he still comes out and says it's going to be easier for him to beat her. If that's the case, I have no idea why it's necessary for him to call into Fox News, but for some reason, let him continue.
They made it that you have to get 60-70% of the vote just to get in. And you know what? President. In the end, the Democrats did the same thing to Joe Biden. They threw Joe Biden out of the party.
And that's why we saw a different night tonight.
They did to RFK.
Mr. President, thank you so much for the time.
Okay,
we appreciate that live
much.
feedback.
Stay right there. Live edition of Gutfeld is coming up.
Yeah, Gutfeld's coming up, and I don't know if you noticed, but almost every time he calls into some of these shows, they always have to go, Mr. President, and they try to interrupt him because he is just rambling nonsense. And, they're like, and she even said, yeah, that's why we saw a different night tonight. You might want to start thinking about, running against Kamala Harris and stop this bitchy baby stuff, because nobody's coming to your rescue, Donald Trump. Nobody. You can have your little mob of MAGA people going around on comment sections asking, how many votes did Kamala Harris get? And she slept her way to the top. That's not going to win you the election, and it doesn't even bother the people that the people who are making these comments. Well, it doesn't bother me. So, this is not a winning strategy for you. But the problem for you is that I don't know if you could come up with a winning strategy at this point, because right now, everything is working for her. And what is working is not that she's just new and not that she is not Joe Biden. It's because she is clear. She is exciting. She is somebody that people feel like they can trust with their vote. And after a while, after we've seen your show year after year after year of you complaining and saying everything's not fair and everything's stolen from you and nothing is right and the world is terrible and this country is garbage and everything's going to be destroyed if I'm not your leader, some people are starting to go, yeah, man, I don't know. This might not be for me anymore. I think I'm getting ready to move on. And as of right now, it appears as if people are moving on.